Hi everyone. It's been a while since I've uploaded an Oni video, but the reason for that is well, I've made a community post about it, so please feel free to check that out if you're curious. But the teal deer is something very significant happened to my partner, and it was a very scary situation, needless to say. I want to report, however, that everything's all good now. But obviously, for that amount of time, I was just not feeling like doing anything. So I finally got back on my feet with that. I'm happy to report my partner is doing tons better, thank God. So I am now back to recording. I finally feel like I'm in a good, stable place to where I can start doing these videos again. And I actually wanted to start off this one. I know we're on chapter 3 right now, but as you can see, I'm currently in chapter 2. And that is because I completely forgot something about this game. Well, I didn't know when exactly it was going to happen, I guess is a better way of putting it. So Konoko does treat her diary like a diary. She actually, it isn't just for her moves. She actually, as you can see, she does write in it. I mean, she obviously has her moves in here, but she does actually write in it. So I went to chapter 2 because this is where she made this entry. So I'm just going to go ahead and read this out. This takes place on Monday, November 22nd. It says, "This place is really big. What the heck are they making here? Weapons? Robotics? They must be building something large. I'd better check the data consoles to see if I can figure out what it is. Some of this stuff looks like atmospheric processing equipment. I can't believe I know that. Maybe that means I'm a nerd? Just great. My first mission, and I started to argue with Commander Griffin, but I just know this lead will pay off. It has to." So, if you'll recall in the mission before this one, the trial run, remember at the very end of it, Konoko was basically telling Griffin, like, no, if we wait around, who knows what'll happen? We gotta go now. And he conceded and was like, well, then you can go. And that's what she's talking about here. So at the beginning of all the missions from now on, I will be checking Konoko's diary just to see if she obviously has written anything. And that way we'll know this beforehand before we actually get started. So I didn't want to actually bring this up in the next mission because this doesn't apply to the next mission. I can't remember if there's a diary entry in the next mission or not, but again, we're going to be checking for that from now on. The other thing I wanted to do is, since the anniversary edition, obviously it gives me all the moves to begin with. I've decided that in order to try to keep with the original gameplay, I'm going to bring up what moves you actually are supposed to learn when you get to the actual mission. So these moves are the moves you start with. The ones I'm going through right now, you already know them from the very get-go of the game, right up until Backbreaker. So Backbreaker is the last one that you already know before starting. Now, chapter 1, of course, was just a test run, so we didn't learn anything in that chapter. But this chapter I'm currently in, we learned the triple hit haymaker, and all it does is it adds a third punch. So instead of doing one, two, like that, she does 1, 2, hold on, wow, hold on, 1, 2, 3, there you go, there's a third hit. So, oh, and I used a hypo for some reason. Well, good thing I'm not saving this anyway. I'm just showing off what I was gonna go through for this next installment. So that's what we learn here, and then we'll be learning a move in the next chapter as well, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Okay, anyway, now I'm all glowy. So that is all I wanted to say. The playthrough will be consistent from now on. I do apologize again for the really, really long hiatus. I thought I was over that when I left my channel. But life happens, and as I brought up before, this is a hobby, not a job, so when that happens, I do take however long I need to. But I'm really excited to start playing Oni again. I'm really excited to be recording it for you guys again, so hopefully you will enjoy it. And yeah, I will see you on the next video where we officially start the 3rd chapter of the game, so see you there.
and lobby security doors have been locked through the security controls, and something is keeping our agents at bay.
Let's get it on.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Oni. This is Chapter 3, Puzzle Pieces, and we are thrust straight into a boss battle. So we're going to go ahead and read this here. It's the Syndicate Enforcer Barabbas. You must defeat him to gain access to the research facility. TCTF reports indicate that Barabbas is inhumanely strong and tough. Watch him carefully. Eyewitnesses report he can regenerate damage to his body. Hint, search nearby bodies for useful equipment. Okay, before I begin, I just would like to state this is actually my second time recording this mission. The first time I recorded it, my microphone volume was at max, and I didn't sound right in my audio after the fact, and so obviously I wasn't happy with it, so now I'm re-recording it. The reason I bring that up is things that might have been highlighted over here before aren't going to be anymore, so I'm going to have to remember like where to go on here. But anyway, Barabbas, he's not difficult. He can regenerate per the eyewitness report. Basically what he's going to do is he's going to open his arms, he'll say stronger and stronger, and then you'll see like these little orb things go into him and he's like glowing. That's him regenerating. He starts to do that when you've dealt enough damage to him. The second move that he does is called an Earthquaker move, and he basically just jumps up and down and he sends out shockwaves that can knock Konoko over. Other than that, you see he has like this big ass gun, and you want to avoid that best you can. You also want to get that out of his hands as fast as you can. You don't want him to use that against you because it can really hurt. You can pick up the gun and use it against him, but Konoko moves very slowly with the gun because it's heavy. So she struggles with it. And if you use up all the ammo when you're using that gun, the only way to reload it is to have Barabbas pick it up and reload it himself. But you really don't want that to happen. Like I said, once you get it out of his hands, just try your best to keep it out of his hands. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go up to him. I'm going to try to get the gun out. I'm going to pick up the gun. There's a secondary fire on the gun that has rockets. What I like to do is I like to rocket him a few times with the secondary fire, and then I'll drop the gun, and then I'll just go up and start doing like standard combat moves on him. Once we finish this battle, I will look and see if there's a diary entry, and I will let y'all know which move we actually learn in this level. But let's go ahead and get started here. So he just shot it off. There's a little bit of a delay. Let's get it out. Now, let me go ahead and get him down again. There we go. Now, if I do this correctly... Oh, well, I didn't do it correctly. Be careful, Konoko could explode herself too. I'm just going to say screw it and just do it. Actually, he's trying to pick it up, so... So, of course, when I recorded this the first time, I did really well, and now I'm like struggling. There we go. Okay, so this is the secondary fire. It's rockets. I like to use that on him, because as you can see, he really struggles against that. Okay, now, I don't want to be cheap, so I'm going to drop it now. And let's see where his health is. Oh, there's his Earthquaker move. I didn't get away from it in time, unfortunately, but as you can see by the color of it's orange right now when we're hitting him, so he's almost to red, and once he's to red, he's almost quote-unquote dead. And I say quote-unquote for a reason. You'll see in a little bit. Oh, shit. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that move. I'm not very good at avoiding that move. I'm just gonna say that right now. Also, as you can see, he's really just blocking me. What he's trying to do is he's trying to get away so he can regenerate his health, and I probably should show that off. Yeah, when he does that, he's regenerating health. You don't want him to do that. So let's just keep on wailing on him until a cutscene happens. Also, I don't have any hypos on me. There's one right there, but I don't want to pick it up yet. Yeah, there we go.
You're strong, but this isn't over. Not by a long shot. She's with them.
Who is with them?
The agent you warned me about. I couldn't take her.
Where is she?
She's on her way.
Yeah, then Shinatama's going to tell us something right now. There's my gun.
Konoko, I'm experiencing a lot of scanner interference, but reports from inside the research lab indicate that Syndicate troops are all over the building. I think they're searching for research data, but it's hard to tell.
So this gun is actually a turret gun, and that's actually what I needed to check here because now it's not lit up. It'll tell you. Yeah, here it is. It's called a wave motion cannon. And it says that it's been under development by Syndicate scientists for some time, but it's normally vehicle mounted. It would require superhuman strength to lift or fire. So obviously Barabbas is able to handle it easily. Hint, try pressing other attack buttons for alternate weapon fire modes. So you all already saw the rockets. Let me show you the primary fire. It's just like this laser thing. And I think it really just serves to like knock people down. And then of course I've shown you all the rockets. It's a very interesting weapon. Okay, let's go ahead and check our diary. And I'll also let y'all know what move we learned in this level. So for our diary, it is Monday, November 22nd. Barabbas, I can't believe it. I know his record. He's very strong. I know I'm not supposed to enjoy combat, but this guy will be the first real challenge I've had. I can't believe it. The building is full of innocent people, and those strikers were just horrible. I know the head man behind the syndicate is named Muro. I swear when I find him, I don't know what I'll do. First Musashi Manufacturing, now Vago Biotech. Why? The syndicate are getting more aggressive all the time. Why would they need industrial equipment and access to cutting-edge biological research facilities? Very good question. Also, Vago, I'm not really sure which it is, but this is where we are right now. And now let me go ahead. I'm going to click all the way back because there's, we're not supposed to know some of these yet. So, oh, wait. Oh, wow. Okay, so they kind of like go out of order. That's very interesting. So this is the one we learned this level. This is the spinning sidekick. And much like the triple hit haymaker where you punch 3 times in a row, this is the one where you kick 3 times. So before, Konoko only did 2 kicks. Now she does 1, 2, 3. So simple moves. We'll get into a bit more complex moves later on though. So the game hasn't saved at this point. Even after you defeat Barabbas, it won't save until you go into that building over there with the green light. Now, there are items around here. I do want to pick them up, and my health is pretty okay. The reason I say that is because when you go to get these items, some enemies will show up. If you feel confident in picking up the items without dying, without having saved, of course, after the Barabbas fight, go ahead and do so. But if you'd rather just get right to it, then you'll be going into that building over there. So let's go ahead and scan the area, pick up what we can. I am going to swap out my gun for this one, the plasma rifle, even though I have way more of the ammo for... Oh, shit. Way more of the ammo for the other gun. But we'll find some plasma cells. That's no issue. Let's go ahead and defeat this striker. He drops a hypo, which is good. I need hypos right now. Yeah, when I did my first recording of this, I did the Barabbas fight so well. And of course, this time I was like flopping around like a fish. It was awful. So I do apologize for that. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. Here's a plasma cell. So we're good. Now, I got to be careful here because when I come over here, one of the enemies that shows up has a gun. I don't know when he activates, actually. Let's see if I can't get him to activate as I'm going this way. There. It's that one right there that I'm shooting at. The other one is just not, he doesn't have anything. Okay, good. Good, good, good. We got the gunner. Let's just defeat the regular guy now. And he also has a hypo, which is fantastic. All right. So, hypo over here. That's great. Now, more enemies will spawn when I go to the left. I think. Hold on. And another plasma. See, so I'm getting plasma rifle ammo, so it's all good. Oh, okay. So it's only when you go to the other side. Gotcha. Okay, well, we're done picking up items now. I like how Konoko's motorcycle is still here too. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into the building and have the game save. Actually, I need to check over here as well. I don't think there's anything over here, but just want to make sure. Okay, we're all good. Oh, wow. Okay, well, somebody else showed up now. Do you drop anything? Oh, you do. Oh, another hypo. This is fantastic. All right. See, so it's worth kind of going around and getting items and beating these enemies. So we have a new objective. You see the game has finally saved. I will say this level is probably the first one where the save like checkpoints aren't the greatest. Unfortunately, this isn't the only level in the game where the checkpoints can be kind of bad. I will say this, I do love this game, but I wish it had like, you know, like a manual save option, because sometimes these checkpoints are just awful. Anyway, we have a new objective now. It says, it looks like Syndicate troops have locked down all the floors in this wing of the lab. Surveillance scans indicate that teams of strikers are now sweeping every floor and killing scientists. Stop them if you can. Hint, try to outmaneuver foes when outnumbered. I think we'll be okay. So this guy down here has a... Oh, shit. Oh, crap. I forgot about this guy. Well, the guy further down the way has a gun, so we want to be careful. But let's go ahead and see if we can't defeat this guy behind this wall first. And now let's see. Wake up, buddy. I'm over here. Yeah, that's nice. All right. Oh, I need to reload. Holy shit. All right. Let's go ahead and pick up this ammo. There might be items in these little alcoves. I can't remember. I'll just have to keep an eye out. But it might be on another level, actually. Okay, so these doors are locked. Let's go ahead and activate this console to open them. Oh, holy shit. My pinky wasn't on my control key. And that door at the top, we basically had to open it. So we have to do this 3 times. This part can be a little actually, I'm just going to say it. This whole level can seem a little tedious. I'm not going to lie. I don't hate this level, but I also don't enjoy it. So now, one of these scientists has something for you. Don't get it yet. You want to make sure you beat the enemies first, especially this guy because he has a gun. You want to try to make sure that these scientists live. And I believe somebody else is coming in or supposed to come in. Was it just him? Okay, maybe it was just him. All right, well, let's go ahead and get our item.
Excuse me. You might need this hypo.
Thank you very much. Okay. And then over here, we have a console. Let's go ahead and read it. The SLD project is an attempt to recreate human physiology with artificial materials. This is similar to the cyborg implant protocols developed for the Marionette project, but it calls for a design that uses no human cells. SLD technology has reached its 3rd design generation, and prototype SLDs are in use in a wide range of industries, including law enforcement, firefighting, manufacturing, and aviation. At present, regulation SLD designs appear childlike. A quote-unquote immature body limits the android's physical capabilities in the event of catastrophic fail-safe collapse. Troubling reports indicate that the Syndicate has been engaged in parallel SLD research to the mainstream development community. Indeed, they may have completed fully functional SLDs intended for paramilitary purpose, reference Tanker. So Tanker is what the Syndicate SLDs are called. I'm trying to remember. We have not encountered one yet, but we should be encountering one very soon. I think in a not next level, but maybe the level after that, we should be encountering a Tanker. As our confidence in the core technology grows, the mainstream research community will continue to increase the size of the SLD units. We are on course to create dolls with a fully mature physiognomy? Sorry guys, that word's tripping me up. Within the next 3 to 5 years. So SLD stands for Simulated Life Doll. So they're basically children, which can be seen as kind of creepy, but whatever. And the reason for that, again, let me go ahead and... Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Let me go back to the part that it talked about. That... Yeah, and the reason for that is to limit the android's physical capabilities in the event of catastrophic failsafe collapse. So Shinatama is our SLD, our simulated life doll, and essentially she's seen as a child. But this console is basically telling us that SLDs are more than just androids. They're like, I guess they're trying to make them be more human-like, which is a very interesting concept. Oh, and this guy out here, I don't need to waste ammo on him. He's not that difficult. Anyway. Right, and then over here, we're going to do the same thing. We want to make sure that we defeat the enemies first. I believe they come over here. Yep, and he has a gun. Stop that. I'm using a hypo because I didn't realize my health was getting that low. Okay, perfect. Maybe he's the only one? Is he the only one? Maybe it's the next floor that sometimes has 2 of them come in. Yeah, it might actually be the next floor, not this one. Okay, anyway, talk to the scientist. Oh, it's not her. It's over here. Yeah, the scientist will give you something.
Here, take these hypos.
Oh my god, he gave me 2 hypos. See, this is why it's worth like making sure civilians live. Like, do your best because they have some nice things for you sometimes. Okay, so now we're going up on this.
Incoming compass data.
Yes, I know, Shinatama. We're going up on the 2nd floor now. One of these guys has a gun. Let's go ahead and kill him. And then I'm just gonna shoot at that guy too. I'm glad that I did that because as you can see, I kept them from going into the unlocked doors, and this guy over here was the one who unlocked the doors. I don't know why he's just standing there, but oh fuck. I don't know why he's just standing there like, okay, open the doors, that's my job done. Anyway, I'm glad I did that. It kept these guys from actually going into the rooms. I do believe some enemies will still spawn though, but at least we took care of those guys already.
Come here. Here, take this hypo.
Oh crap. I am like overflowing with hypos now. This is awesome. Okay, maybe they don't come in. This is interesting. I'm definitely misremembering some things here. Which is not surprising. It's been years since I last played this. So, okay, now I know. Are there enemy here too? I mean, it's better to be safe than sorry. So, let me go ahead and get the item from the scientist. Hello, we're playing circles here.
Take this force field.
Oh, a force field. I love you. Okay, I don't know if it's going to show. Okay, it actually did show up. So that means the first time I recorded this, I actually didn't get the force field from the scientist. So I'm glad I got it this time. So it's basically a bullet barrier. The force shield surrounds the body of the wearer and absorbs the impact of any projectile that strikes it. The shield can only absorb a limited amount of punishment before it collapses. As it grows weaker, its intensity fades. Hint, picking up a shield will cause you to discard your current shield forever. So if you're really low on a force shield and you find another one, don't hesitate to pick it up. Also, as you can see, our force field is indicated by this purple bar right here. So we have our health that can go into overpower, our hypos here, and the purple bar here that shows off our force field. Now, this one also has a purpose. We haven't found it yet, but do keep that in mind. So the purple shows us the strength of our force field, essentially. I'm really glad I picked that up this time. I can't believe I missed it last time. I think it's because this guy, does he? Yeah.
Need this ammo clip.
Okay, so I think what happened was last time I got the ammo clip from this guy and I thought that was it. And I just didn't bother going to talk to that guy. So interesting. Right, let's go ahead and go read the console. Just make sure there are no enemies here. Let's go ahead and read the console in this room and then we'll go to the 3rd floor. SLDs are individuals in many respects. Dolls are grown by implanting micromechanical fabrication cells and large molds containing a mass of materials we call proto-tissue. By varying the priming data input over the 14-day molding process, we are able to approximate genetic variation and the effects of environment on early life. It is always a pleasure to see a new unit come out of the mold. We are never really sure what they will look like until they are ready for their first systems check. One thing we still cannot do is create an artificial system that adequately simulates the processes of the human mind. Instead, SLDs contain a behavioral framework patterned on donor brain engram data fed into the system during its formation. So, Shinatama's behavioral framework is patterned on Konoko's. So that's what they took the brain engram from Konoko, fed it into the system for Shinatama, and that's how Shinatama is linked to Konoko. Also, that the way that they describe it here, it literally sounds like they're like, oh, a baby was born. You know, they're coming out of the mold. They're brand new. So they are treating these SLDs like, I guess, humans in some respects, at least some of the processes. This core personality is then given a chance to develop a unique neural lattice while experiencing accelerated streaming sensory feeds. Most SLDs have to spend at least 3 months in the sense loop, which we would have to come to think of as their psychological womb. And that also kind of drives home the fact that, hey, they were born, they got to develop, blah, blah, blah. It's a very interesting concept for this game. The SLDs and all that. I always thought it was an interesting concept. Them basically trying to make these AI like humans. So... Right, 3rd floor. Now, the 3rd floor,
I've got a new heading for you.
we don't have to worry about the scientists up here. Unfortunately, they will always be dead. Even if you're like super fast, like you just no, you're weak. If you like blaze through the first if you blaze through like levels 1 and 2, it does not matter. Oh, okay, my dude. Can you stop, please? There we go. Yeah, the scientists up here will always be dead, so don't worry about being quick up here. The first 2 floors, you definitely have a chance. The 3rd floor, you don't. So this is actually the last unlock that we need for that top door. And if you've noticed, not a once has the game saved. So again, the checkpoint system on this level is kind of heinous, if I'm being honest. Okay, this guy has a gun, but remember, we have a force field. So as you can look at it, it's absorbing for us, which is really cool. But I also don't want him to take away all of my force field, so let me go ahead and kill him. I don't think he drops anything. Yeah, the force field is definitely one of my favorite items in the game. I find it really, really useful. See, like that, I take no damage because I have the force field. So, you know, they're gonna have to resort to hand-to-hand combat at that point because their guns ain't working. All right, even though the scientists will always be dead, definitely still check these rooms. As you can see, there are still items in here. And I'm guessing those items maybe were dropped by the scientists. Like maybe those were the items that they were gonna give you if they were alive, but unfortunately it's not the case, so you're just gonna have to take it from their bodies. Okay, and we're gonna check this side. Somebody else is over here, I know that. There's a hypo here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take that. I'm doing really well on health, I'm very happy. There have been times when I've gone through this level and I've just been so awful. And I've had like low health, not very many hypos. I have played through this game on hard mode a couple of times, and yeah, levels like these always kick my ass for some reason, so. Right, I thought there was an enemy in there, but I was wrong. Anyway, so now we're here at the door that we unlocked, so let's go through. We're gonna see a blue striker, which is like medium difficulty. It goes brown, blue, red. Red obviously being the toughest, so. I didn't mean to jump, I actually meant to dodge. Another hypo? Okay, well I'm actually full up and I'm not gonna overpower because that would be kind of a waste. Let's go ahead and check this new objective though. Make your way across the roof and get to the top of the security control tower. Once the tower is secure, TCTF officers can storm the lobby. Hint, there are unidentified types of syndicate operatives participating in this attack. Oh yeah, I don't think we've seen that guy yet. Okay, well we're going to. Right, there's a guy here. Be careful. Yeah, I actually wasn't gonna shoot. I just wanted him to notice me. Get away from the edge because if you fall off, it's game over. And once again, even up to this point, the game still hasn't saved. So, just be careful. It would really suck to have done all that you did and then come over here and misstep and fall to your death. That's like the worst, and I have done that before, and it's infuriating. Okay, see, nope, that's not what we're gonna do. I'm gonna lead him over here. I am not taking any chances. I'm sorry if I seem like a coward for this, but I really don't want to fall. I love how they taunt. They think they got this when they're like getting their asses kicked. All right. I don't think there's an item over here, but of course I want to check just to be thorough. If there isn't an item over here, which doesn't seem like there is, that would have been a prime opportunity to put something. Just saying. Like maybe another force field or ammo or something. Oh. Unfortunately, guys, when we get to the next area, once again, we're going to be doing a whole activate 3 consoles to get a door open. And this is why I was saying this level is tedious, because you're basically doing the same stuff. Again, I don't hate it, but I don't like it either. So. Right, we're going to make a new enemy type right now. This guy is essentially a suicide bomber, so be very careful. Now, on this part, we're gonna get a cutscene, so I don't have to be too careful.
We're under fire out here. The house down. I think the shooter's on the mezzanine level of warrior. Can you bring us up? We're taking casualties down here.
I'll see what I can do.
Too late. I just triggered my detonation harness. In 5 seconds, you and I will both be dead. The entire tower will be vaporized.
secured.
And our game has finally saved. So yeah, checkpoints in this level, not great. And the thing of it is, we're not going to get another save. It's basically you got to get to the end of the level now. So, woo. Oh, you want to talk to me?
Here, take these hypos.
Dude! Well, at least I know they're here. Right, so that cutscene's pretty humorous. I always liked how the guy was just like, okay, the foyer's secured, thanks, because we kicked the bomber guy down here. So that's pretty funny.
Good work, Konoko. You might need this.
What? Can you all give me some, like, ammo? Because I'm not full up on ammo. What about you?
Here, keep your head down. There are still some strikers on the upper floors.
All right. Okay, new objective. The Syndicate bomb trooper disabled the lab's security subsystems, but thanks to you, a small group of TCTF officers has made it into the lobby. Syndicate forces still hold the upper floors of the building and are guarding the skyway over to the loading bays. Clear out the upper floors and find the control consoles to unlock the upper passageway yet again. I like this. Look out! This could be a trap. Well, no shit, if the Syndicate are involved. Let me go ahead and read this. Vago, Vio, whatever, biotech. Life is for everyone. All visitors must sign in with reception and keep their ID badges with them at all times. Thank you for your cooperation. Important notice. Lab security has been heightened today due to an unexpectedly large demand for group tours. That's suspicious. Do not be alarmed. Feel free to ask any of Vago's friendly security staff for help should you need it. Please enjoy your visit. Yeah, well, I'm not enjoying it so far. It kind of... Oh, I was like, what is he saying hey to? So I'm going to let them deal with what they're going to deal with. They might die. It is what it is. Oh, hello, Striker. I thought it would have been so cool if he'd like... Oh, shit. I have a force field, bitch. I thought it would have been so cool if he was walking by and he noticed like the door open and he would have been like, oh, shit. Oh, crap. Okay, we have to be careful here, guys. So when you defeat the bomber, you have 3 seconds to get away before he explodes. You don't have to go super far, but you have to go far enough to where it doesn't get you. It can be an instant death if you're not careful. Well, I think it depends really on where your health is at, but if you're like really close to him and he explodes, you might die immediately. So definitely don't let that happen. Especially in a level like this, with save points being so few and far between. Dying to something like that would be so infuriating. At least it would be for me. Okay, we have some... dead officers up here. Gonna pick up the ammo. Now I think somebody... Yep. I was like, I'm gonna do this switch, but I think somebody might be coming in, so I better wait. Oh, crap.
You're going down.
Why do you bother taunting me? Like, you're clearly losing. There we go. And once again, more hypos. Guys, I promise I am playing this on normal difficulty, and I don't remember this many hypos when I played. At least not in the past. Hard mode, they're like super scarce. It's like you gotta be careful and you gotta be able to stockpile as much as you can. Now I gotta be careful here because there's 2 people with guns, and as you can see, my force field is almost okay, it is out. Fuck. Okay, let's run away. I'm gonna go ahead and reload. I know that might seem like a waste for the other bullets, but there's a lot of people here. Okay, I'm not doing well. Now I'm glad to have like excessive hypos around here. This isn't going well. One of these guys has a weapon that's... It's him. If I can get rid of him... Oh, I think he, oh shit. I think he might have killed his buddy. That was funny. Okay, this is my last clip. I'm gonna have to pick up a different gun here soon. Oh my god, I fucking hate this gun. Like, it can hit so... Even though it, like, scatters so badly, it still really hurts. Now, I know that other guy is around here somewhere. Because I didn't kill him. Or maybe one of his... Oh, I think maybe one of his buddies might have killed him. Okay, cool. I'm glad friendly fire is a thing. At least for the enemies. Actually, I think it is for us too, because I think those officers, I could have accidentally shot them as well. There's a hypo down there, but I think I'm just going to keep continuing. to the top floor. Let me go ahead and check this room. Don't think there's anything in here. There's an enemy. I hope you don't have a gun. Nope. That's good. Were you the guy I was hitting before? Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new gun. Because as you can see, my ammo is... Yeah. I have like no plasma ammo. So, anyway. Let's go... Oh, wait. That's not where I have to go. We need to get to the third floor. Yeah, we need to get to the third floor now and activate the last console. Actually, should I take this one? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take that one. All right. Oh, sorry guys. I try not to do that too much because I know it's jarring, but the mouse on this is so, oh, okay. And then of course I get plasma ammo. Whatever, dude. I'm sticking to my gun. I know it's jarring sometimes when I just whip the camera around like that. I do apologize. The camera on this game is very like quick, I guess. And yeah, I don't mean to do it. It just kind of happens. Let's go ahead and pick up this hypo. And let's see. Huh. I love how his head's like sticking out through the wall. It's too funny. All right, yes, there's the door. We need one more. It'll be over here. And it's actually not going to be in the room. It's going to be at the very end here. But I'm going to go in the room first in case there's an enemy. There's a hypo. There he is. Let's go ahead and shoot him with this. Oh, never mind. It's enclosed quarters here. I don't want to get my ass kicked. Like so. I don't know if I've done it yet, but sometimes you can throw an enemy and it can hit another enemy and oh god. And if they're low health already, it will kill them. It's kind of funny. Okay, seriously? I am like not the top of my game today. When I recorded this the first time, I was doing really well. I don't know what it is. Okay, here we go. So we've done all that. Remember, our game hasn't saved. So we have to be really careful at this next part. You'll see why. So let's go ahead and go through here. Now this part is funny. Well, sad and funny. So we take a look down there. We see some workers, right? They're just carrying on with their day. You know, there's 3 of them, I think. Well, I see 2 right there. I think there's another one down here somewhere. So let's go ahead and read this real quick. Lab management is pleased to announce that this facility has gone 263 days without an accident. This safety achievement is just one of the many reasons why Vago is the industry leader in employee satisfaction. Remember, work hard, but work safe. Now watch. Right on cue, that thing explodes. So, looks like the days are going to be reset back to 0. Also, these guys just start like running around. It's like, oh, that guy's looking at me. That's funny. Hi. Yeah, they just start like running around. It's really funny. Okay, guys, we are almost out of here. Now, I don't know if you can see down there. There's a vehicle down there. A van, and we need to get down there. But we have this area here. Oh, well, we have an idiot with a gun first. Okay, hold on. Now, I actually don't like to use this gun a lot. Oh shit, I'm getting my ass kicked. Okay. And that's why. If you all will notice, this gun, you have to like shoot it in a certain spot because the rockets eventually go in like, well, they didn't in that instance. But when there's an enemy, they have to all come together to hit that enemy. So let me try it with this guy down here. There we go. See, okay, now that worked out that time. But the thing is, like, you have to be standing so far back from them, so this is not a good close quarters gun. Now, speaking of gun, there's somebody coming up with a gun. Yeah. Luckily, I mean, let's try it. See, and it didn't really work that time. Okay, I'm just gonna, ooh, don't fall. Whatever you do, and my health's really low, whatever you do, do not fall. Oh, I did the stepping disarm. Well, I'm technically not supposed to know that move yet. Right, okay. I need to take this seriously now. My health is just awful. All those hypos, and none of them with me. It sucks when these guys have guns because the damage is just so much. Anyway, the reason I don't want to fall is there's toxic waste below us, and I think it says it here. So Muro and his men are loading their stolen technology on the rear loading dock. Find them and stop them right here. Don't fall into the vats of biocorrosive liquid. Yeah, thanks, game. I almost did. Because I was trying to show off a dumb gun. Have I... Oh, I didn't mean to use that hypo. For fuck's sake. Okay. Did I show off that one in here, by the way? Did it come up? Well, that's what it is. It's a scram cannon. Uses ballistic ammo. The scram cannon is the most indiscriminate weapon of terror in the Syndicate's arsenal. Its homing missile swarms scramble towards targets moments after launch. Hint, missile warheads are inactive. See, I just said this. They're not good at close range. For best results, give swarms space to home in on their target. So it's good to use for distance, but if you're trying to get somebody like up close, you gotta be careful. It's just not gonna work. I really need to get that guy though. Oh, fuck. Luckily, oh, I don't know why I dropped that. Luckily, the plasma rifle is easy to avoid, as you can see. You just go back and forth. This gun is so awful. How can it be used against me so well? I hope I'm not making you all nervous with the VATS, by the way. I'm just gonna fucking like... There we go. There we go. Okay. Guys, I gotta be really careful. I have no more hypos. I'm doing so badly here, and I don't know why. I think I'm just off my game today. But we need to activate this. Oh, fuck. This is the last thing I need. Let's see if we can't... Can we get him into the vats? Run away! I think he dropped a hypo, which... Oh, thank God. Okay, pick that up. Do it immediately. Now, the game is cruel. It makes you think you have to jump across those. And yes, that is one way to get out of here, is jumping on those blocks over to the door. But you risk falling into the acid. I don't do that shit. Now that I got a hypo, thankfully, and now that my health is decent, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here and I'm just gonna drop down. I wanna say you maybe take a little bit of damage. Oh, you don't take any damage. That's perfect. Go ahead and kick this guy's ass. Let's go ahead and use our gun because we have ammo. Oh, I didn't know somebody was behind me. No, don't pick up my gun. No, don't pick up my gun, you son of a bitch. I got my gun back. I did not know. I forgot somebody else came in after you too. Oh no. Okay, they're dead. Okay. Wow. So I've ended this level with like going from like full hypos, full health to like nothing. Oh my God, this is embarrassing. But you know what? It is what it is. Y'all get to see me fail, and that could be funny at times. Anyway, when I go through this little door right here, it's gonna trigger a little cutscene, and then it's gonna take us straight into the next level. So I hope you all enjoyed this level. Like I said, it's not a great level. The checkpoint system is kind of shitty. There's so many opportunities for you to die, either from a high ledge or like the acid, just different things like that. But I mean, thankfully it's not a super long level. Trust me, we're gonna get levels later on that are long and not great. And I definitely don't like those levels, but you know, we're gonna finish this game, so I gotta go through them anyway. So I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I will see you on the next chapter. Bye for now.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not getting away that easy.
She's right behind us. Should I take her out?
No. Have the rest of the men meet us at the airport.